Jamal, Michael just said that you told him after the game, man, Nikola's really good, which he believed to be a large understatement. What stood out to you about the way Nikola played tonight and some of the impressive finishing in particular that
I mean, if you watch the game, you would know what I'm talking about. He had 40. He missed 7 shots on the Defensive Player of the Year, and I felt like he had 50. So whenever he's going, gets going like that, you just kind of let him dictate the way the game's going to go.
Do you kind of feel like he's capable of sort of adapting throughout the course of a series to whatever the different coverages, different matchups might be on him? It seems like there's kind of a trend of this over several years at this point.
For sure. For sure. I mean, there's nothing much to say. Yeah, for sure.
I was going to ask you if you feel like that's a quality of yours as well, and maybe something.
Thank you, Brandon.
Yeah,
look at you being a nice guy, man.
We talk about Jokić a lot. Do you feel like the cerebral part of your game too? Maybe that's underrated as the series goes on. You can figure out tough defense.
I mean, yeah, I think it's just every series, every game is just so different. So it's not. I don't really look at the stats in the playoffs. Obviously, if you get it going, you get it going. But like every game is different, and me kind of playing off ball and taking whoever's on me, that basically has no coverage. So I mean, all the action is going on, and there's less help because of it. And I'm just trying to give whatever the team needs. If Jokić got it going, there's no need for me to force anything. There's no need for me to make something up, any of us. So I felt like tonight I was just being whatever the team needed. I feel like if we need defense, I was trying to do my best and not turn it over. Just. Make the right reads, not force. The main thing was just not forcing anything. If Jokić's scoring like that, there's no need to do anything special. So I felt like tonight I was just trying to like control the tempo, if that made sense. Pick my spots, went to a drive, knowing that they're collapsing, all that stuff. So, but I appreciate you.
Jamal, you go into halftime with a 6-point lead, and they immediately come out and try to hit you guys with a little bit.
That's what they're supposed to do.
Exactly. But you guys immediately responded right after that, after the timeout. So just how much of that timeout was just a kind of a settle down moment?
That's all it was. Just to lock back in. I think the way they came out, just aggressive, they came out talking and hyping themselves up. And I think once we called the timeout, we did the same. And we were able to kind of take control of the game from there on out. So, yeah, it was a great timeout, and nothing crazy. We just locked back in.
Jamal, today was the game that you guys made Anthony see the most bodies that he's had in this series. You guys trapped a lot off of pick and rolls, tried to get the ball out of his hands. How important was it for you guys to just kind of defend him and just kind of, I don't want to say shut his water off, but at least slow him down a little bit the way you guys did tonight?
Yeah, I think we did a great job. Not just on him, but everybody. I know Rudy was 7 for 7, but, I think whoever was on Carl just did a great job just making it not easy for him. Nikola made some shots. I think we got to do a little bit better job on just reading, who we're closing out to and how aggressive we have to be. But I think on Ant, we did a good job of just forcing him to to give it up or play in the crowd or take him out or whatever play they're in. So, yeah, it was a great defensive effort for the whole game.
Jamal, I know you guys have been teammates for a long time, but how long did it take for you to realize that Joker kind of processes the game at a different speed than a lot of people?
I mean, like I said, we came off the bench together my rookie year and his second year. So we've had chemistry for a long time, just, reading time, place, reading the defense. It's fun, it's just so fun to play basketball and just reading the game and not being so set or rigid in our offense. It's nice to have that chemistry. We just playing, we just flowing, we throwing counters, we both making shots. He was making shots tonight. It's a lot of fun to kind of play the game at that pace. But for him, I think he's been doing that for a long time, and I think that's just his game even growing up.
Well, Coach a couple times said closeout games are always the toughest. How big will it be, and I guess important, to try to close this out to get as much maybe rest for guys that
I mean, we're trying to win every game. I think we got to go in there with the same attitude we did last time we went there. We know the place is going to be rocking. We know they're going to come out aggressive. So I think for us, it's just focusing on us, focusing on the energy we bring, focusing on how we come out to start each quarter. And we just kind of go from there. But, the team knows what it is. And then it's nice to be able to say we've been in this position before, now that we're finally up. So looking to end it at their place, when we get there.
Jamal, you've seen Nikola slice and dice guys before, but tonight, MVP night, Defensive Player of the Year on the other side. Did this one stand out even more to you of all the times you've seen Nikola shine?
Man, that's a lot of memories I got to go back to. But for sure, I think, it goes for anybody, but when he gets it going, and he's throwing that stupid one-legged, one arm behind the backboard, I'm just going back on defense, you know what I'm saying? So, he's amazing, just the way he picks apart the game and reads the game and trusts his teammates. Can't say enough about Big Fella. Obviously, getting the trophy tonight probably motivated him a little bit. Just being at home, it was a lot of fun. The place was rocking, and he kind of felt the energy, and definitely had it going. So the game plan was just giving the ball, and we'll figure it out.
Jamal, I saw that you are going to be the season athlete for 2K. They announced that today.
Really?
Yeah, did you not know that?
No, I didn't. Are you just joking?
No, I'm not.
Sorry.
2K announced that earlier today. Season
Goodness.
7 with you on the cover. I know maybe they haven't fixed your jump shot yet, but
Man, so slow. I don't shoot that slow, bro.
I know. But I know you're a big gamer, so how cool is that for you? Like every time you're going to turn on the game for the next month or so, you're going to be on there.
That's a great question. I think I've been playing 2K my whole life. I think since I played the one with Iverson on it. I forget which one that was. It was either 1 or 3, and then one of my favorites was 2K5 with Ben Wallace. 2K11, 2K13, I could go down the line, but that's a game I've been playing for a long time, and it's just cool to see yourself on that, because when you get to the league, everyone's like, oh, do you play with yourself in 2K? I'm like, hell yeah, I play with myself in 2K, and only me, you know what I'm saying? We just go on 2-man game the whole time, so it's a lot of fun. That's obviously a blessing and a sort of a dream come true, if that makes sense.
You told us in LA that one of your projects was helping Christian Brown get ready. Are you a proud vet right now watching him these last 2 games?
Yeah, man, but I'm not gonna get too happy. I think just the way he comes in the game, I think coming off the bench is hard. And I thought, the way he comes in the game, just ready to go and understanding his role for this series, I think is huge, and that's helped him a lot. And he's just rolling with the punches. Whatever happens. He gets subbed early. If he's out there for the whole quarter, he's ready to go. So I think just him being prepared to deal with whatever the game takes, because every game is different, as I keep saying. It's not always going to be your night. So I just think he came in with the right attitude, and that took him to a great game tonight. So I think I just want him to stay locked in and keep that same energy and confidence.
Quick, did you have a favorite team to play with on 2K growing up, other than yourself now?
It was more players.
Okay.
It was more players. So I remember Eddie House used to be like a cheat code, Gerald Green cheat code, Corey Maggette cheat code. There's another one that's just stupid. James Harden was cold in a lot of them. Yeah, Steph, but there's a couple that are just cheating. He was good. I'm sure there's another one though that's underrated. I'll think of it. I'll get back to you though.
You can think on it. The other thing, it's nothing new that Nikola's looking to throw those super long outlet passes, but does it still, if you're on the receiving end of one, does it still surprise you how easily he's able to get the ball there with the precision and with the touch that he does over however many bodies?
I think we're looking for it. It's a lot easier when you're looking for something. But yeah, he'd definitely be my quarterback if we're playing some football, for sure. I'll be inside slot.